Hey, it's Paul Nermanen or Nermix from the Intellivisionaries Podcast.
I'm Rick Reynolds of the Intellivisionaries Podcast.
The old guy game.
And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy game. Papa Pete, the old guy game.
The old guy gamer. Watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
Number 3 is a little bit different. You might not see this one coming, but I'm going to say this right now. All of these previous ones show the work and love that have gone into creating television. But for me, number 3 exemplifies the most work and the most fun and most dedication to the television community of the modern day. And for number 3, I'm going to choose the theme by Paul Nermanen from the Intellivisionaries Podcast.
Introducing Intellivision Electronics in Television. Inside.
If you're a fan of the Intellivision, you need to listen to the Intellivisionaries Podcast. Nowhere will you find more knowledgeable people, more dedication, and learning about the past and bringing it to the present, and learning about the modern day television stuff as well. The hosts, Paul Nermanen and Rick Reynolds, who've been there right from the start, Christian Martin, C-mart, amazing what he has to the show, and William Olds, he is very knowledgeable and was with it for the first 35, 40 episodes. When all 4 of them are involved, it's even that much better. There's 4 guys who can talk about television, and they do interviews with Blue Sky Rangers, with modern day people from Nico, with the fans who listen to the show, anybody who loves the television. And yes, they're quite long. They do reviews of different games. They work their way right through the 125 as well. But man, you really need to listen to this show. It is the most informative show that ever could possibly be made about the television. This theme is Labor of Love by Paul, and it deserves a spot right here at number 3.
You're listening to the Intellivisionaries. You're listening to the Intellivisionaries.
And here we are. And you say there's an echo already. Wow, I don't know what it could possibly be. There's nothing else on here today. Certainly not bad like it was last week. Maybe get my chat back up here and see what you guys have to say about the echo. How bad is the echo? Is it still echoing now? The microphone goes off when I play the video, so that's not going through. The video had an echo. It's good now. Very strange, Luke. Very strange. Don't understand why it would do that when that was going on. Interesting. Anyway, guys, welcome. I was trying to think of a reason or a theme, I guess. Not a reason. A reason is just for the heck of it, right? But a theme to stream by tonight. And with Paul making the announcement last week that he's going to step back a little bit from the Intellivisionaries podcast. It's not over. He never said it was over. Hey, Emma Jade. But you know, it's pretty big news, really, because a lot of people listen to that podcast for a long time. It's been on now for 10 years, 45 episodes plus special episodes. And I just thought I'd look at some of the games that they've covered over the years here tonight, because hey, always looking for a reason to pick a certain number of games, right? So let's take a look at the chat here first. Okay, PJ, right on. Thanks for being here, PJ. PJ is a member of the Running Men, actually. And we got Kurt Bradshaw, Salvatore, Michael Hayes, good to be here. We got a couple members of the Coco crew there. Coco's here tonight, too. She's tucked off to the side here. She's in her basket. She came in here about 10 minutes ago and felt like it was time, I think, probably. So good to see you guys. Too bad. I'm sorry about the echo. I enjoy those videos too, and I don't know why it made an echo. It doesn't make any sense. And Luke's Awakening. Thanks for being here, Luke. Emma Jade, of course. And just a great night. It's a rainy Tuesday night here, and just nice and quiet, I think, tonight. If you're wondering how many games they've covered, just without giving you an actual number, I made a list. Just printed them out. Those are the different episode numbers and double-sided. The different games covered. So obviously I can't play all those games, but I can play a few. I will definitely play a few of them. Well, let's start off. Trying to think, just in case you hadn't heard, Paul announced last week in a Facebook post that he's going to step back somewhat. The amount of time that he puts into the Intellivisionaries podcast over the years is absolutely amazing. It is just I can't imagine him putting those all together, bringing everything all together, because they record at different times of the day. I've recorded with them and he's put it all together. I've done 2 or 3 episodes where I've been part of them, and it's a lot of fun to get together with those guys. The trouble is 2 of them are on the West Coast and Rick is on the East Coast. And when William was there, William was on the East Coast as well. So it was really hard. Salvador, thank you so much, Salvador. I appreciate it very much. Right on. And Willie's here. Hey, Willie. Making games. That's good to hear, Willie. Putting more things together. They're awesome. They're going to have, Willie is going to have, just so everybody knows, his, never mind, but Willie's got a few different games available right now. So if you contact him on either through Facebook or whatever, he probably can set you up with some right now. I know that he's still in Canada. So if you're looking for any games, this is your opportunity to get them. Let me tell you that. And Salvador, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it so much. Anyway, Paul said he's stepping back. Just that he has been the sort of the key all along. He is the one that puts the episodes all together, does all the legwork, coordinates with the other guys, does the majority of the interviews, has a lot of interviews all in the bank. And it's an amazing amount of work that he puts into it. And I understand that because, it's a lot the same as doing a channel. These streams are one thing. I might do an hour's worth of stuff getting ready for a stream to, make a thumbnail and make some lists like this and think of a theme and such. But overall, this is minimal. Some of the videos are a lot of work. Some of them are an awful lot of work, frankly. But you get rewarded by when you do them. I just like doing them. It's fun, and he enjoyed it as well, very much doing it. Still does. But at the end of the day, after 10 years of putting together all these episodes, it wears on you, and it becomes, when it starts becoming a chore or like work, then that's the time to take a break. And I think he's come to that point. But the big thing I want to stress here is the Intellivisionaries podcast is not over. Rick and C-mart both have said that they want to continue doing something in some part, and Paul is going to be involved in some part as well. It's just he's not going to be able to dedicate all the time that he has over the last 10 years to that situation. Family things change, work changes for everybody, so this is the way things go. And it's kind of sad because I love listening to the Intellivisionaries. I still listen to them today because there's so much information in one of those podcasts that I have yet to listen to one the second or third time. I do it driving a lot. I'll listen to them. And I've yet to ever listen to one and not learn something again. Or even remember something I've forgotten. Something as simple as Big Block was trying to stress to us the other night on Astro Smash that in the game Dracula, you could bite the Bobby and it would freeze it for a second. I had commented to him, so no, that's not in the game. Well, they said that on the podcast. I had listened to that podcast 2 or 3 times. I skimmed over it, the manual. It will. Dracula can bite the Bobby just to pause him or to freeze him for a second. But anyway, long story short, my point is, my God, every time I look to play one of these games, you go back and listen to the Intellivisionaries podcast on it, and you will learn more and more about these games. So if you like television games, you got to listen to those podcasts. They're absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I'm going on, and I'm here today by myself. Jeff's a little under the weather. I left him alone tonight. He's got his Go Game Go tomorrow night, so don't forget to join Jeff, and I'll be in the chat and Go Game Go tomorrow night. But he's not here with me tonight. That's cool. I want to apologize to everybody. It was sort of a last minute thing, but we didn't do the Star Path stream on Friday night. That was my fault. Totally. So we will probably do that again in the future. Anyway, let's see. I want to finish listening to the podcast from the ECS marketing guy. That was a good listen until I fell asleep. I don't even remember exactly what one that was. If you remember the episode number, please let me know, Michael. I don't remember. Yeah, well, you just talked to Willie, and you never know. He'll probably tell you what he'd be able to get for you, whether it's Pandora or Infiltrator or some of the other newer releases from Electronite. Yeah, it was crazy windy here last night, too. Oh, you lost connection for a bit. That sucks when that happens. I mean, it's almost like we're so dependent on it nowadays. There you go. Here's one. He has some Pandora Incident and a few others right now. So if anybody's in the market, get these while you still can. It won't be easy. It won't be easy. Recent podcast. I haven't listened to 45 again. I don't think recently. That's the one that I'm on quite a bit. And it's sort of weird when you listen to them yourself. I also did a lot on one of the ones where they did the top 10 lists. But it was a lot of fun doing those. A lot of fun. Anyway, and on that note, the next episode of the Intellivisionaries podcast is still coming out. It's been playing for quite a while. And I'm going to get the thing over here. I'm going to get this on screen. Now, you got to help me with my sound here, too. Make sure the sounds are okay when I get playing the game as well, because I am sharing my sound. I might have to make some adjustments after this game if it's not quite right. Oh, I don't want to remove that. What do I want to do? Oh, I know what I did. There. I want to do this, I think. Yeah, there we go. I am going to play a little bit of the highlighted game from the next episode that will be out very soon. And that is Atlantis. Atlantis is coming very soon. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Lance Jennings, right on. Right on. There's a fella right there who knows his Intellivisionaries podcast. And yeah, you hold on one second here. Yeah. Just sending a quick message here. I'll only be a second, I swear, and we're gonna play some Astro Smash. This is great, eh? So you're watching a stream as a guy types on his phone. There, okay. And let's play some Astro Smash. Astro Smash. No, let's play some Atlantis. Oh, I don't know what I hit, but we're playing. I didn't get my overlays out. Certainly not playing easy. We did not play easy. All right. Wow. I'm not going to make it through day one. I've got 40 points. Didn't exactly let myself warm up, did I? Wow. Pretty bad of all of that. Just don't get run into, I'll be all right. $51, still counting down. Ha ha! Oh, 18. This isn't good. Four, three. Uh-oh, lost the... Ha ha ha! Now I get my saucer back too. So that was wild. Oh boy, this is rough. Ah. Wow. hit that guy. Oh, look at that. Sometimes you just got to play it on a harder level just to do it. Oh, got a spot. For now. Nice. All right. Hey, look at that. That was a lot. That was better than Oh, we get hit. That's the biggest waste is when you get hit, because you lose 10 points when you get hit. Go down to 40. 20. Oh, shoot. That's all right. After that first little bit, hey, Roger, good to see you, man. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good to the work. You bugger. Oh, yeah. I only got 2 left. Oh, come on. That was it. Wow. But that's all right. It's almost better to play a harder version and play a little bit shorter, I think. So how was the sound in that? Missile Command is no substitute for Atari. You are correct. Check your messages, Lance. Thank you so much, Lance. As always. Right, that Lance Hulk smash. Smash beauty button. I love that. I love that right there. And it's not either. Missile Command is just not the same. I love Atlantis. Well, I turned that on. I didn't get the overlays out, so I didn't know what difficulty I hit, and I was looking for it to say number 1 for one player, and it just started right into a game, and it obviously didn't pick the easy player. Sound is good. That's just what I want to hear. Hey, it's Hasselhoff. Thank you to all you guys who are members of the Coco crew and members of the Running Men for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I try to get on here every Tuesday night, whenever I can. And we're going to be doing a members only video. I'll get a video out maybe this week, and we'll do another chat, or going to play a couple other things coming down the pipe as well. I added a couple more icons or emoticons or emojis or whatever they call them last week as well. So right on. Okay, let's see. We're going to bail out of this one for a second. I'm going to open up my other screen. I'm going to go on a little minor short break because I got to send something to somebody. And let's see. Where am I going? What am I looking for? I'm looking for over here. I will be right back. And I am back. Oh, I gotta turn that off, huh? On the wrong screen on the other side. I got the YouTube one up instead of my other video. There's the Atlantis screen. And we'll go back to this. Yeah, that's better. So I have a Some Fun by Trailway. I thought I'd have one today. This is an oat cream IPA. 470 mil. It's a 6% alcohol. So we'll see what this one's like. I don't know. I'm not getting out my Trailways glass today. I'm just going to have my Expos mug. I didn't know what to expect. Oat cream IPA. But it's just like a hazier golden color. I think this is a short batch. Trailways, Fredericton, New Brunswick, they do a lot of short batches where you can't get very many. Like they aren't out very long. I don't know if this one's still available in stores or not. I've had it for a little while. I just said we're going to use it in the video and I haven't. But as you can see, it's opaque. You can't see through it. Or translucent, I guess is the best way to put it, not opaque. Oh, but it's tasty. Oh, wow. That's creamy and fairly strong and just good all around. So that is awesome. So I was wondering maybe we even see, get the chat back up here so I can see it. Maybe we'll even get Rick or Paul or C-mart. Maybe they'll stop in here tonight sometime. But anyway, in the meantime, Atlantis is going to be the next episode of the Intellivisionaries. I don't know what exactly that's going to come out, but I don't expect it to be very long, to be quite honest. So let's go back and play one from episode 31 of the Intellivisionaries podcast. And I listened to the whole thing. It's a Marker Bandit game. And it is a game that the guys really, when we did it on the Astro Smash Mondays, they didn't care for it a whole lot. I'm moving the game over to it here now. You can hear the clicking in the background. Right there. And what I'm going to play now, and it could be absolutely terrible. Oh, I keep trying to do that. That's not what I want to do. It is going to be Vectron. And I'll play the real Vectron. What happens if I just do this? I think maybe that's the way I want to do it from now on. Anyway, Vectron for sure. You like Vectron, Mike? While I'm... Oh, I can't really do it. Can I do a poll on this one? I don't think I can do a poll on this. I'm doing it through... I don't know how to do a poll. I just really want to know, guys, how many of you actually listen to the Intellivisionaries podcast? Because I know a lot of you guys who are here right now are people who, hey, Born Distracted, good to see you, man. I didn't see you come in there. Didn't meant to say hello. Sorry about that. But how many of you actually listen to the Intellivisionaries podcast now and again? Just good to know. Because I don't know, I like letting them know how much we appreciate what they've done over the years. But let's try some Vectron, see what we can do. This is a game where I love the sound in this game, though. I either won't get anywhere or I might get 2 or 3 levels in. I don't know. One player. Get down there. Oh, finally. Took me quite a while, but this is simply a bugger of a game because it's so frustrating. Trying to fill up all those circles by using that square, rotating back and forth to the square. Man, it's tough. Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought I had it. I'm not going to get it because that thing won't leave my thing alone. The thing won't leave my thing alone. That's odd. Oh, I actually got it. Oh. And circle back over, grab that at the end, and put my power right back up to the top. All right. Level 3. This could be over with quick here, because this is about the point where when it decides to shut you out, it just shuts you down. That thing won't leave my thing alone. Yeah, exactly, Mike. No more prolific a statement has ever been made right there than that. That's beautiful. All right, here we go. Damn thing. Oh, it's gone gray already. No, we ain't gonna. Oh no. See, when that turns brown or gray, you're pretty much done. Oh, frig, I couldn't get it. Oh. Where am I? Oh, I got it. I actually beat the friggin' level. I can't get over. Can't. Oh, wow. That was some scrambling right there. So now it goes on to a new type of enemy here. Yeah, Kurt, it really did. It was like, oh my, that's a neat looking game. But, oh boy, it either figured it out a little bit and still had a brutal time with it, or you absolutely hated it, Steve. Well, it was part of the arcade network, PJ, but I don't think it was ever planned to be in the arcade per se. Hey, J-Dog, thanks for stopping in, man. I'll stick with Utopia, more my speed. Yeah, well, Utopia is an incredible game. All right. This won't last long. I got the splitters now, and they destroy your block as soon as they touch us, so. Like, I don't know why I went up there, because I gotta get powered up before I do that. Get in there. Come on. And that, see. Oh. Oh, I got through it. I lost 2 blocks, but I actually got through a level on level 4. That doesn't happen very often because those yellow ones, they come out, you have to hit them to split them into red. The red won't kill you, but the yellow ones kill you the second they touch you. So you can't. And I got a bonus energy block. That's cool. All right. This won't be long now, let me tell you. Oh, look at that. I hit the friggin' thing. And... All right. Hey, I got a special guest here today, too. I think that's the end of my game. Vectron. 65,790. I'm telling you right now, that's a good score. I'm happy with that. Seems to me that's a lot better than we did even with the Intellivisionaries or in the Astro Smash Mondays challenge. That was better than on there. So, and thank you for joining me today because listen, this is the person joining me is you guys have all said hello to him already. I'm going to pull that out and put him in. Welcome, Lance, with the most knowledgeable Intellivisionaries podcast person I know outside of Paul Recker C-mart. Oh, you're muted. I don't have a sound. You're not muted here. Nope. Oh, oh. No, I haven't got anything yet.
How about this?
There you go.
Hi, I don't know what's wrong with my headset here, but how you doing, Papa Pete?
Good. That I can hear you quite good. That quite well there.
Well, okay, I got to figure out what I got to do with this sound, but
well, maybe test. What microphone are you using now? Just the desk mic?
it's just the mic off the laptop.
Oh, okay.
So does it sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds okay. It sounds okay.
Okay, I hear you good. Not only the Intellivisionaries Podcast, a must for any fan of Intellivision. A must listen.
What? How did you saw the post last week? And,
Yeah.
and, you think about the work that he puts into it. It's kind of amazing, really.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alpha Wolf.
Yeah, all the sounds. I mean, that was one thing. I don't know if I told you a story. I found out the Intellivisionary Podcast the same time I found out about the Miko, 2019. I was working a race at Ventura and we were rained out. So I'm sitting in a hotel room.
Right.
And I just Googled Intellivision. And Intellivisionaries was one of the first things that came up. And no, Paul does a great job. The sounds took me right back to when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
If you're familiar with the music, the little bleeps and bloops.
Oh, yeah. And even the clips that he used, like from his wife were great.
Oh, yeah.
They just these fools have been sitting here for 6.5 hours talking about the Intellivision. And for some reason, you're sitting there listening to it.
Hey, and for me, that was a perfect link because I work in LA. I mean, I live in LA, but I'd have races to work in Phoenix or drive to San Francisco. So perfect time to catch all the episodes. Hi, gamer.
That's awesome. Just awesome. Alpha Wolf, thank you for joining in. Right on. I haven't seen you in here before. Appreciate it stopping in. We're just going to talk some Intellivisionaries podcast tonight, play a few games. That last one, Vectron, was from episode 31. And they always did their episodes sort of like I did with the 125 or do with I will still say do with the 125. Mm-hmm. I just sort of, it's random, there's no real logical order. There wasn't with theirs either, was there?
No. I mean, I guess there'd be a tendency to do all your favorites first, but no, it's nice to mix it up and learn some interesting history. Like I didn't have Shark as a kid. So to hear to hear that episode and hear how the marketing, I think they initially released like 5,000 copies. It's just amazing for such a great game.
Look at this. There are people giving their condolences in Paul's post are responsible for the Miko hate so many suffered. Well, there's hypocrites born every minute, so. Say la vie. Each your own. I'm not going to worry about that stuff. Hey, Alpha Wolf. Right on, man. Glad to see you.
Smash that like button, Alpha Wolf, please.
What's that?
I was going to say, smash the like button. Give Papa Pete support.
Oh, right.
Your 125s are fantastic.
Thank you. And I might talk a little bit more about that today with I'll do it right now. I got a few people that are watching actually. I've been talking to different people around about, I've been off doing more gameplay stuff, trying to just get more stuff out. And I've sort of gone off kilter. I haven't done the 125 as much. So I think I'm going to maybe step back on some of the other stuff going forward and maybe do a few more, concentrate on the 125 again, get that first season done, which is 5 more. Nice. At my rate last year, that's a 2-year job. But realistically, each episode is a week's work. Like it's a lot, that much work goes into them. And, but that's what I think should be focusing on as opposed to a lot of the gameplay stuff. The gameplay videos are fun. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. I enjoy doing them. They're pretty easy to do, but I really got to get back to doing some more 125. So you're going to see some more dedication to that over the next few months. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's December 31st was the last one. I'm going to go out and say right now, I want to have the next one on Popeye, and I can't even tell you who the Blazers picked it, but somebody picked Popeye as their choice.
Underrated game.
I believe it was TJ Ferreira picked it.
Oh,
TJ on his stream way back when he streamed, I let him pick the next episode. He picked Popeye. And then we have Truckin' after that. And the person who picked Truckin' is here in the chat, right? Speak up right now and let me know that you remember picking Truckin'. And then after that, I'm going to do Snafu, which I don't know that I've said, but I have a person who is always, I'm trying to think of his name, but I have to look it up right now. is it Schultz, Kevin. Anyway, he always posts on my post for the 125 and stuff, but I don't see him on the streams very often. Okay. But I never see him in the streams, I don't believe. But I gave him the option. He picked Snafu for the one after that, which is a great choice. Just a great choice for one of the next games. Oh, here we go. I heard Amico news coming up this month. I've heard rumors on that too. We'll wait and see. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. If we get it, great. If we don't get it, great. But fine. But I have heard that as well, Jeff. Let's see. Find out how if Casey's thumbs are better yet for playing the Astro in playing Dracula.
Oh,
yes. Because that was wild. Oh, thank you, Salvador. 125. We'll get some more of those done for sure. I got to read this. Is it ethical to be promoting that shirt when the 125 series hasn't been completed? Well, now it is. It hasn't been completed. It's going to be years to be completed. Their goal of the Intellivisionaries was always to complete the 125 as well. But is that a realistic goal? It's a very logical goal. Yeah. But I don't, especially the way different avenues that they've taken. It wasn't extraordinarily realistic, nor does it really need to be. Do they need to do one on some of the games? It doesn't matter. And they bunched some of the games together. Like, that was great. All the baseballs together. That was beautiful.
Yes. All the variations in the packaging, the variants. That was fascinating.
That's right. Yes, you did. PJ's choice was trucking. So that's going to be the next one after that. And I've actually listened to the Intellivisionaries podcast episode of that. Mm-hmm. Because trucking is coming up in a couple episodes, I am not going to play trucking tonight, even though it was episode number 23 of the Intellivisionaries podcast. But I've listened to that episode trying to learn how to play it, and I got to practice favorites, right? I got to play it. What's that? What was that, Lance?
I said, what's one of Paul's favorites? Trucking.
Yeah, because he said he had it when he was a kid, and how many people it's not a game I think that a lot of kids had.
No, it was definitely one of the later titles, and I found it fascinating. He found the Easter egg and wrote in to a couple of magazines about it.
Yeah, so cool.
And as a kid, I wouldn't have noticed, but I was just playing the game, So that's pretty cool. Great.
Would you recognize those highways?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely, most definitely.
For those of you who don't know, listen to the episode 23 of the Intellivisionaries podcast. Paul tells a story about how when he was a kid, he found a highway and a couple cities that weren't on the map. Mm-hmm. And when he went into those cities, he found the magic, it was the magic location, right? Or the building for a magic at the end of a road. Wasn't that it, Lance?
Yep. He was exactly right.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool, really.
Think Silicon Valley?
Yeah. Up around
geography.
What was the city? It wasn't San Jose. It was Santa Clara
geez. That's the San Jose area. Let's leave it that way.
What do I think, Kurt, about doing a show ranking the 125 from worst to best? Well, it's a difficult thing to do. Very difficult thing to do. Do I think it's possible? Yes. I think that a person would have to have a lot of okay, how am I going to put this? Self-confidence.
Yes.
To feel that they can do that, because I don't care who you are. There are not many people, really, truly many people, who can honestly look at you and say in the eye to eye, I know all 125 games and I feel that I could confidently rank those from top to bottom. Right. I've not played every game. I've not played the ECS games, for example. I hope to soon. I've played the vast majority of all the others. And I think that by the time I'm done all this, I'll be close. But if somebody just all of a sudden threw up a video says I'm going to rank the 125 top to bottom, credibility I think would be an issue of the person doing it. So you might my 10 favorite games for the 125. Absolutely, because maybe your top 10, maybe only 2 of them are the same, but it's my top 10. Mm-hmm. So what it means to me, I might have only played 10. Those are my top 10, but that's still valid. It's credible. Whereas to rank them from 1 to 125, I think it would take, if not a group, a very knowledgeable person to do so. What do you think about that, Lance?
That'd be tough. I mean, you'd have to you'd almost have to do like a Go Game Go kind of bracket show to kind of whittle it down and rank them. Because like you said, my top 10 would be different than yours. Maybe I didn't have some certain games, or the later releases snuck by. I didn't have the INTV games growing up.
Yeah, or
I should say the Super Pro versions. I found about those later, and
right,
those are fantastic games.
And there's something to be said for that too. That's hard because I played a lot of NHL hockey when I was a kid, but I did not play. I've not played much Super Pro NHL hockey. And which am I going to rate better? I love the hockey game. It is what it is, but I also think that I have. So I'll never ever play as much Super Pro NHL hockey as I have NHL hockey in my life. Because you're not going to at our age that you do when you're 13, right?
Yes.
So
and then you have the added problem of finding somebody else to play with, because those games
go. Yes. But at the same time, I think I'm knowledgeable enough about all the different aspects of the game to be able to sort of reasonably place them. When I say Super Pro hockey is better than NHL hockey, you almost have to, don't you? I mean, the only detriment is a square corner.
Yeah,
whereas there's all kinds of positives. So Paul talks a lot about that on the Intellivisionaries podcast as well. With Ken Smith had it right. Ken Smith programmed NHL hockey, and then who was it? I just listened to it. They did NHL, the Super Pro, and they squared off the corners.
Oh,
He asked them, "Why'd you square off the corners?" Well, I don't know. The answer was Mattel wanted something different, or not Mattel, but the INTV said they had to have something changed. So,
hey, Go Game Go.
Oh, there's Jeff. Right on. How you feeling, Jeff?
Yeah, feel better. Feel better, buddy.
Yes, really. Glad you stopped in. All right, well, let's play another game. I'm going to play another game on here. We can keep talking while I'm playing. Don't worry. Matter of fact, you talk more. What do you think? Here's one I haven't played on a stream in a long time. From an early episode, I'll say episode 9. Any guesses what that is?
9. I'm trying to think.
That's very early.
It's very early. So it's be like too early for was that math fun? I'm trying to think what. You've only got so much time. I don't know.
I had to get to it, so it was all right. Well, I got to it. Let's play a little bit of this because it's a good game for the stream as well. I can do terrible at it, and that is Beauty and the Beast. Again, episode 9 from
Fantastic
way back
game.
in what was his name? Brown. Why am I having a little? Is WB Wendell Brown? Wendell Brown is the programmer of this game. So.
And I remember there was some discussion of whether or not Tropical Trouble and Beauty and the Beast were related because of the same spray.
Yeah, and I don't know that they ever really answered that question because the characters are different names, but very similar characters.
Yeah.
Wendell Brown did one of the games. You remember what that was? We played on the Astro Smash Mondays high score challenge already. Ha! Attaboy.
I think for many of us, this was our Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Donkey Kong came to Intellivision and it was so poor. They made this game shine even more.
Woof. I still find it very slippery. I slide around a little bit too much, miss the windows and such.
It's very easy to do.
But the answer is Nova Blast.
Oh, that's right.
Wendell Brown did Nova Blast and this for Magic. I don't care how far I get. I just want to get through up one building so we knock him off once.
Yeah, and I remember in that episode, he explained how he was taking flight lessons, and that's why he integrated the biplane with the messages.
Yeah. I didn't remember that.
I just remember those messages being so neat because the font, the classic Intellivision font is real big on the screen. I was like, how did they do that? How did they do those banners?
Oof, almost died there. Come on. This is another game, though, where you could lose. You do really well, then all of a sudden you just lose.
Yes.
And they can fall off the side so easy, too. Get up there. Whoa.
Yeah, and fall off the side. That was pretty unique, to be able to backtrack to where you were.
There he is. Well, we got one build again. I'm happy, Lance, now. Oh. Get up there. And I can remember, if you get 2 or 3 buildings into it, you get a couple new messages, too.
Oh, okay. No, I thought those were pretty cool. The encouraging ones, not bad. See, I would get not bad and lucky a lot.
You get up there a ways, you'll get like awesome and stuff like that. I don't expect to get that far. Whoa! Okay. That is not how you do well. Oh. Come on! I think I still get a free ban every 2 screens, though, even though I fell.
Yeah, I don't think that changes. I think you're still...
Yep, I did. I got one there. Mm-hmm. So really, it's no harm, no foul. If you want to go for a high score, the best thing to do would be go to the top and then fall. Right?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't get harder on you.
It would. I remember, I think the patch, the Numb Thumb Club, I think it was 6 buildings plus a score.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't just gobble up points and stay on, the first building.
Whoa. Well, you lucky. Yeah, I was lucky. Better to be lucky than good. Oh, crap. CSSA, bang, bang, bang. Oh, 3, just like that. 4.
This game could get ruthless.
Oh, 5. 6. I lost all my men right there. That's hilarious. Well, that plateaued quickly, didn't it? Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? Take a look at the chat here. Peta is not happy with this game. No. It was beauty killed the beast.
Yeah. Was it Horrible Hank and was it Tiny Mabel? Something like that was the characters.
Horrible Hank, yep.
Yeah.
And Mabel, yep. Love me some Beauty and the Beast, absolutely. Mm-hmm. What was the first Magic Intellivision game released? It was Demon Attack and Atlantis and Beauty and the Beast, right?
I think you're right there. Demon Attack was huge when it came out.
Yes, it was. Demon Attack and Atlantis were the first 2. And why am I thinking, though, it wasn't Beauty and the Beast first? I'm thinking it might have been Microsurgeon before Beauty and the Beast. But then later on, there was 3, and then 3 come out, then 2, and then they trickled out after that. And we never played any of the older ones after that, like the Ice Treks and the Tropical Troubles, White Waters, Truckin' even. Now, we did have Safecracker and Nova Blast when they come out around that era. So,
okay.
But yeah.
And
Did you
Fathom, I
ever
guess,
read
was
that?
their last one.
What's that?
Fathom, I think, was their last one.
I'm not sure if it was their last one or just
One that released.
or it's just the most uncommon one, because it definitely is the most expensive one.
Yes.
I'd have to double check on that, but I'll guarantee you it was a group of 3. There are commercials out there, and no, I think it was Beauty and the Beast, along with Demon Attack in Atlantis for sure. And I think it was Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not 100% sure on Beauty and the Beast. Good question, though. Good question, PJ. Scrolling down, checking the chat. Yes, I have gotten it before. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I can't remember exactly how you get it, Michael. I'd have to look it up. But, I'm going to be doing some Easter eggs here soon, Easter egg runs. Sort of started, the big Easter egg I did was in Vectron, which is a really cool Easter egg, I thought. And I did it thanks to Michael Hayes, because Michael Hayes hack version, if you notice when I started that game, I had underneath it Vectron hack, which is Michael's created version. And it let me get the Easter egg as well, which is even with the hack version, you got to be very precise to get that Easter egg. Mm-hmm. But it worked. I'm going to do some stuff to get that Easter. I'm going to do a series of videos on the Easter eggs from Intellivision very soon. So nice. I keep saying I got to get the 125 done. Then I talk about doing other series, but these will be shorts and stuff maybe. So just something. So Michael, Fathom was the last, he says, by the way. I'm just looking for another comment, see if he followed up on that. Go ahead and let us know what that Easter egg is. I could look it up real quick, but if you could tell us in the chat here, that would be awesome. I don't remember. I know what it does. Puts Wendell's initials on the screen, or well, not on the screen, on the top of the building. But anyway, I like Safecracker Alpha, and that's one of the ones I did on the 125. It's not the last one I did, but the one before. So if you're interested in Safecracker, a little bit on that, go back and take a look for my 125 and take a look at that video. I enjoyed that game. We did have it when I was a kid, which kind of like trucking wasn't a common thing. Coco needs up. There you go. Okay. Move that out of there.
Let's see. Beauty and the Beast.
Sorry, what's that?
Beauty and the Beast. It says, get to the point to where the ape falls off the building and press the number 3 twice on the right controller. The designer's initials, WB for Wendell Brown, will appear atop the building.
You mean after you beat it, or?
I guess as he's, right before he's falling, I guess.
On the right controller.
On the right controller. Press the number 3 twice on the right controller.
Well, I'm all hooked up. I could try it real quick. We'll move on. We'll do Easter eggs a different time, but that'll be cool. That's a good one to do. Where'd you find that one? Digital Press?
It was online. It was just a Google search.
There you go. Yep, that's what it looks like right there. Exactly, Lance. I've seen it before. It's not a difficult one to do. Oh, there, Michael says right here, press 3 on right controller while Horrible Hank is following down the mountain building.
Nice. Who can name the characters from Tropical Trouble? Again, I have to look them up because it's not Horrible Hank and Mabel. They're different names. But, yeah. All right. You know what? The heck with it. I got it up here running. Let's do another one. We'll see if we can get it. I got the other controller right here beside me, so. We can get to the top pretty quick here. I bet it'll take me less than 2 minutes. All right. There we go. Nice. try my headset again.
Key in that really is to get those hearts. I thought that window was going to close on me there, but just beat it. All right, almost to the top. 4 more to go. Three. Two. Oh, that's the heart right there that will trick you because. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. One more. All right. You can't have more than 6 extra men anyway, so. There it is, right there. No, you have no sound. So there's the Easter egg. Is your sound back? No, no sound still, Lance.
Okay, I unhooked. I'm gonna work
Now
on that
it's back.
headset.
You're back now. All right. We're bailing out of there. Boom. All right. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's all I did. As soon as I hit it the first time, it was there on the right controller. You play as Clumsy Clarence saving Darling Doris from Beach Bruiser. Oh, jeez. There's a good trivia question.
That is
If
good.
you ever need it, we'll have to have a television Jeopardy someday. That'll be a major question right there. That will be character names for 800, Alex.
Very cool.
All right, so let's look at another one here. And we got talking about this earlier, so I thought I'd look at it again. I don't think anybody's sick of this game. I don't think anybody's sick of this game. It sort of surprised me that they went there this quick because it was an obscure game. It took us a long time to get to it on the Astro Smash Mondays High Score Challenge, but they did it in episode 14, and that's Dracula. Another Magic game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just sort of enjoying that. I'll play it for a little bit here because it was one of these ones that I didn't know how to play. I had both controllers. I got both controllers out thinking that I'll play Dracula during the stream because I've been asked to play it a couple times and didn't know what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird too because I did have it back in the day. But my big point I want to say here is Dracula can bite the Bobby in the back of the neck and freeze him for a second, which I said he could not do. And Big Block Plymouth held me to it. And he said, no, I think you can. I looked it all up, and you can. That's absolutely right. So that's awesome. Listen, you're always learning new things about these games. It's great. And I'd listen to the episode umpteen times. But anyway, have you played Dracula, Lance?
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the ones I got later. Family friend had Intellivision, and he had brought over to the house like 15 games. You know, mainly we only had the Mattel games, but he brought over the Magic games and the Atari games and Parker Brother games. So Dracula's one I instantly liked. I hated the constable with the stakes. He can really mess you up as you're trying to get back to the cemetery.
You're right. Hey, JWD, good to see you, man. Oh, yeah, you're trying to get back. That's just it. You got to flip-flop back and forth between the bat and Dracula. Back and forth. Watch out for the vulture and watch out for the wolf at the same time.
Yeah, those vultures come real quick.
Yeah, I think it would. But the thing, remember, though, you only ever use the second controller when you're the zombie. That's the only time you use it. So it's not like the other games that the couple is really designed for. But it would probably work because at least it would keep it right there because you have to use both of them, one in each hand when you're trying to control. Because you have to keep Dracula on the screen when you're chasing with the zombie.
Yeah.
So
Well, my sister and I, we would trade off. Where if I was Dracula, she would do the zombie, and then vice versa. So that that game's kind of a special memory.
oh, right on. That's cool. That is really cool. All right, I'll play a little bit here. I love the music. All right, what am I going to try to play here? I got to do one player, and I'm going to go easy. No, I don't want 2 players. I'm going to try medium just because I don't want to play for too long here, and it was quite a long before, so I might not even play that many nights, but we'll try it on medium and see how it goes. Well, so I figured out how to start. There we go.
One thing that always got me on this game is that Dracula, when you knocked on the doors, Dracula would get startled for a second, and the guys could get a head start.
Yeah, really.
And I remember, when I got the game, turning into a bat and trying to go in those windows. And of course, that doesn't work.
Yeah. He ain't coming out. Oh, went out anyway. He isn't coming out there either. We're just going to keep going. And I didn't realize it scrolled around either. I got no bobbies out this level. Well, we're hitting them pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Doing good. And one of the few games where you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I think the only magic cover without any kind of claymation, I think. Or, the clay models. Nice save.
Yep, nuts. I tell you, that vulture comes at you quick.
Yeah.
Well, we get through a night. I'm happy on medium skill. We get through it. Do we get a bobby yet?
Constable's on his way.
There he is. Oh. I thought I bit him. No, he shot me. He's not coming out. He might come out. Oh, no, not with that guy there. As Jeff would say, the guy with a hat and no shoes. This guy's just in his red onesie. Who was saying it's the greatest American hero?
His one-piece pajamas with the trap door. He's running.
Oh, get out of there. And, you can't, you have to get the guy. You can't, go just knock on the door and have, things were going quite well here for a minute. Oh, thought I had him there. There we go. All right, what do I got for time here? I didn't see it. Hat guy. I tried to bite the Bobby, but I didn't get him. Ooh. Come on. There we go.
Zombie time. And he's running.
Oh,
it's close.
325. I still need 2. There we go. We're gonna. I want to get a Bobby here. Hey, we got him. What happened there? Oh. Hey, I think that's it.
Good job.
2 days. I got 2 days in. Eight. I need 8. I don't know why it knocked there. He gone. So probably could use that a little bit to your advantage as well. Fly to them. Like, there's 3. That's not what I was trying to do. There we go.
And there is an Easter egg in Dracula. I'm just reading on it.
What's
I
that?
didn't know there was one. There is an Easter egg with the
okay.
programmer's initials, Alan Smith.
Alan Smith was a programmer. Yep, I knew that, but I don't know where his initials are. I'll have to find that.
I mean, you're playing, so I won't read it just yet.
Oh yeah, we're down to 1, I think. Zombie! One zombie.
We ran
got
right
him.
to you. Perfect.
320. Uh-oh. I'm biting the... Why would I bite the Bobby? Anyway, we're back. I had lots of time there. What was the Easter
Well, it
egg?
says select one player, easy level,
Yeah.
finish day 1. On day 2, run right to the first set of buildings, run left, and then you should see a victim. Get him, run back into town, and press 1, the number 1. The initials AS appears in the eyes.
Oh, cool.
Where the eyes were. And I gave it a screenshot on this website. Looking at it's called digitpress.com.
Digitalpress.com. They're good for Easter eggs and such. Yep. Ah. I think I bit the... There we go.
Got him.
Oh. Still need 6. I'm already halfway through the night. Come on, you. Nice.
Good.
He won't come out. He'll come out. This guy will come out. Nope. This guy will come out. No, he won't with that guy there. Not neither of these guys will. 2 left. Oh. One more.
He thought he had you.
Knock. Wow.
Very good. Good job.
That's the key, though. To get the points, you have to finish the night.
Mm-hmm.
10. I'll never get 10. Wrong button. There, I just bit him. See, you froze him.
Yep, you got him. Yeah.
But you don't get any sound effect or anything when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I did it again, right?
If I remember right, this is one of the only few games that went from night to day, and then vice versa. You have Dracula, you've got Atlantis, Frogbog,
Right.
where there was actually a change.
Yeah, true. Frogbog. Get him. Ugh.
Right in the face. Four.
Why did it go way over there? Oh. At least you keep moving when you bite.
Yes. Yeah, you're not frozen or standing still. Yeah. You know, Big Block's a fan of this game. It's Dracula again. Awesome.
Hey, Big Block. I just give you credit for straightening me out in this game. Two left. I'm still actually doing pretty good for timing.
Doing good.
You know what that means. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wanted a
The
zombie.
cop and his endless supplies of steaks. Gotta get away from him.
Zombie! There we go.
Right to you. Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Run away. Get away.
Oh, come on.
Come on. You can make it.
Ha! I didn't think I was gonna.
That was close.
All right, that's enough of that tonight anyway. That's good. That's beautiful. That's a fun game, guys. If you haven't played that game and it's a sleeper, and try it out. It really is worth playing totally. We'll back it out of there for now. I got to check out the chat here.
Yeah, it's not the most common a Magic game, but well worth it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Matt likes that game. That's good, Matt. It is. It's a great game. It's a great game. Bagman. I don't know that one. I think I've heard you say that before, Salvatore. You don't want to bite a zombie. Tainted blood. No, I don't think it does, Salvatore. I think it just stays the exact same in that regard. Only show women close up getting bit by Dracula. Men were just screaming face. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, right on, big block. Oh, the game lasted long enough in real sports volleyball. The sun would go down and a shark would come out. Well, that's cool. All right. Yeah, trucking also has time of day, Mike says.
Yeah, very true. Forgot trucking.
Oh, there you go. Big block asks if Salvador has a Bagman cabinet. Hey, Luke. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi, Luke.
And Luke, you came here just in time. I have to take an extraordinarily short break. I will be right back. Lance, you just hang on. I will be right back. Go to this, and we'll put on a little play. I'm going to grab a refreshment. And
oh, the best halftime shows.
One moment, please. Here we go. And we're back. I get a kick out of it. I turn on the music. I go, and we have 4 more viewers now since I put that on.
The secret weapon.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I went and grabbed a Gahan Snowbird Juicy IPA. So I've had this before. This is a pretty decent beer. Foamy. Should be more careful. Oh, anyway, we'll be all right.
Power up time.
I think Coco is coming back in too. Coco must have gone and had something to eat, probably. Made a mess for me to clean up. But that's all right. That's what cats do. What up? Come on. Oh.
But yeah, you were talking earlier about Paul's post about the podcast. I'm
Yes.
glad C-mart and Rick are keeping it going.
Yeah, I we don't know exactly what to expect yet, but for sure.
I don't think they know what.
No, I don't think so either. They really don't know. But
no,
that's okay.
No, it's fine. I mean, maybe a little different, but the spirit's still there, and you know, they'll keep
absolutely
educating us on this. Forgotten games.
Paul's so technical, like putting it all together, the sound effects and stuff, though, is like I think he'll still do a lot for them in that regard.
Yeah.
You know. Well, I don't know. I like it out of ice, but not with ice in it. Salvador.
with ice. It's all
Cheers,
right.
guys. Oh, that's a good beer too. Wow, that's a good beer. What? This thing just stared at me. What? All right. What is your favorite episode of the Intellivisionaries podcast? Do you have one, Lance? I know you've listened to them all, right?
I like the Bomb Squad one. Not so much
Okay.
for just the game, but I'm blanking on the gentleman they interviewed. I mean, I think Tommy's in it, but the gentleman they interviewed who did the technical recording for all the IntelliVoice games, Joey
Okay.
Joey
That's
Sylvian,
right.
and he was talking about the recording. And there's one thing where they would hire all these people, you know, to do these voices, and for what, maybe 20 words. You know, just the production behind the scenes for the IntelliVoice games was fascinating.
Huh. That's so true. It was too. Like that was the first episode on a I'm trying to think of what games they've done. They've done Space Spartans, they've done Tron Solar Sailor.
Yeah.
But they haven't done B-17 Bomber, have they?
Not yet. No.
No.
They use the sound effects, which is great, but they haven't done B-17.
What? Say that again. Sorry.
No, they use some of the sound effects. You know,
Yes. Yeah.
but the
I just-
actual.
they're thinking about the different IntelliVoice games because that was the first time they talked about IntelliVoice, and they did really get into the module itself quite a bit.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that was like stop rubbing on the mic. That was episode 5, so that was really early.
Really, yeah.
That's too cool, and I think maybe that's what I'll play next. Then
Ah,
I'll play a game of Bomb Squad, just a short one, but what a great game!
yes.
I'm gonna try to
I mean,
polish
it's a
it.
puzzle game. You wouldn't think that from the title, Bomb Squad.
No,
You think it'd be
No.
very technical.
but it's a hectic game.
Oh, yes. Especially on the harder levels with the shaking, and it gets real, I'm going to say precise, but you have to, you know, where you place it, it's not as generous as you advance.
I do
Oh,
need to
yeah.
have my overlay for that. But that's a great one to play because that's Lance's favorite episode. So I will play a game of Bomb Squad.
Oh, wow.
Look, Michael's talking to you. You see her in there? Yeah, you can. Look at that. Rab, bite me. Bite me. She's a good cat. Oh, no. Emma Jade lost power.
Oh, no.
You missed everything, Emma Jade. You missed everything. Now you'll be all right. You go back. You can watch it later. You'll watch it later. All right, let's play some Bomb Squad. I'll just play one number.
Mattel Electronics presents Bomb Squad.
I love that.
I mean, the first time hearing that was just amazing. Mattel Electronics presents.
I'm going to try to play level 2 or difficulty 2. I can't remember what differences that is, but we'll see.
They'll never do it in time. The code, figure out the code. They'll never do it in time. Cut this out, second, this third, this first.
Cut this out. So that's what you always want to hear off the beginning is cut this out.
Oh, yes.
Does everybody know how to play this game? If you don't know how to play it, type in the chat, and Lance will explain what I'm doing maybe while I'm doing it.
Cutting, replacing electrical components. I remember Paul was reading a review on Bomb Squad, and the reviewer said the IntelliVoice was not needed.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. I mean, you need to know the order, cut, replace. It's absolutely essential.
That would be the video game critic, Paul's favorite reviewer.
Okay. Cut this out first.
And then they told the story at the end of Mattel. I think Electronics was dying. They sold a batch of Bomb Squad cartridges to Mexico.
Yeah.
But without the IntelliVoice, because
No IntelliVoice is ever released to Mexico, but thousands upon thousands of copies of Bomb Squad was.
Right. Going.
All right, that is one. That's an important one right there, too. Well, I don't have my thing with me to let me know.
It won't be easy. Cut this out third, this second, this first.
Well, we're cutting out again anyway.
Right, more, left, more.
I haven't got a book or a map out. I forgot about, never even thought about that, Lance.
Oh, for the numbers, yeah.
28 minutes till blast.
I can do a lot of them by memory, though.
More. Okay.
Well, I remember when you got to the point where you could choose, and he goes, "Are you sure?" And
This first.
even when you're sure, you're still questioning yourself. Hey, do I have it?
Oh,
right?
yes. So true.
Right, more, left, more.
The cutting out is so simple because I just got to throw this into the spot and solder it up. But
Okay.
if I ever do any projects where I make my own games or boards or electronic stuff like that, do you have any soldering experience? Well, yes, I do. I play Bomb Squad quite a bit.
Good going.
See that precision soldering right there?
That works. That works.
So those both are. So I know it's not a 5. I know it's not a 2. I know it could be a 1. It's not a 0. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. It could be a 4.
They'll be looking for us to replace this first, this second, this third.
So I'm replacing this one here. So it's either going to be that shape or that color.
Color.
So there's only one of each, the pink one and the yellow one right above. I'm going to go with color first. If it's not this one, it's got to be that pink one right beside it.
Wrong part.
And it's the pink one right beside it. And if you don't get that cut out quickly, you burn out the circuit. Then you can't tell.
Yes.
26 minutes till blast. Okay.
So I
Replace this first, this second. Left, more, left.
So that means I'm doing it by shape, not color. So shape, and it will be consistent for the whole time. This whole circuit will be the same way. So it is this one for sure.
Right, more.
And I tell you, it's so easy. Do you ever remember? You remember playing this, Lance, and forgetting?
Oh, yes.
Oh crap!
Left, more. Okay.
What the heck is this?
You have to cut it. Oh, it burned out.
That was a fire extinguisher. I didn't get there in time. Oh, that sucks.
We'll get them. Replace this second, this third, this first. Down
Just like that, I lost. I can't tell anything by that one now. So obviously it took too long. So it's either gonna be this shape or one of those two yellows. So I'm gonna try the shape first.
wrong part.
So it's not the shape, it's the color.
The color. Yeah.
And there's two different colors, so I still could get the wrong one.
Right, more. Okay.
All right, got the right one. So it's color.
Replace this first, this second.
Only one purple one there. The cutout one doesn't count, even though it's kind of a purple. It doesn't count in this regard. It's definitely this one.
24 minutes till blast.
24 minutes till blast.
Okay. Replace this first.
So I got two maroon ones there too. Maroon, call that maroon or brown? I don't know.
Reddish.
Right, more.
And this was a game. I don't know about you. I didn't really care about the score. You just, did you save the city or or not?
So true.
Were you the hero?
Left, more. Left.
So true. Oh, I almost lost the circuit because of that too.
Right, more. Left, more. You did it.
All right. And that is.
Wow.
I'm thinking it's a 4. I'm going down here one more.
It won't be easy. Replace this second, this third, this first.
I'm replacing. I want another fire to start just so I can put it up with the fire extinguisher. Okay, so I've got two of the right color and two of the right shape. So I'm going to go with this one first. This is the color. Wow, there's 4 different ones it can be, this first one.
Wrong start.
And then that one. So I'll go with the other color, then I'll know it's the shape.
2 minutes till last. Right 4.
This is a real workout for the hand. Did I say that already? This is a real workout for the
Right
hands.
4.
It is. Ah.
Up 4, down 4.
Because there's different combinations, like you have to hold it to make it move fast. You hold it in an upper button, and
Up 4, up 4.
otherwise it moves at regular speed. And
Right 4.
then you get close like this is more precision.
Wrong start.
Ah, I'm done now.
Oh no.
4, up 4.
Ouch.
Wrong part. If I had to have the wrong part, I couldn't leave the wrong part there any more than I could leave the one on fire.
No.
All right, we're going up here this time.
We'll get them. Replace this first, this second, this third.
There you go. I've got one color and one
Right 4.
shape. So go with the color first, and the shape is that one in the middle underneath the 6. That's how I always have to tell myself, because I'll forget.
It's easy to forget,
4.
especially when there's a lot of options.
Okay, so this
There
is
we go.
color.
Color.
Replace this first, this second. 20 minutes till last.
There's 3 different of the same color here.
Mhm.
I go the last far one over.
4. Down 4. Okay.
All right.
Good pick.
Replace this first. Right 4. Up 4. Up 4. Up 4.
You set her down in the wrong spot, does it too.
Yeah.
Good going.
And that is, I still think it's a 4. What do you think? Should I go for it?
Go for it. No guts, no glory.
No guts, no glory. Isn't that the truth?
The code. You out the code. Are you sure? 4. Good going. You did it. You did
You're a
it.
hero.
Hero.
Good job. Applebee.
That is such a great game, guys. And you can step it up so much. Like level 3, here's the problem I found, Lance, with level 3. Everything gets quicker.
Yeah.
Okay? And when you're trying to make those precision moves in next to the pieces, up more, down more, left more, right more, you can't move it in such small little bites. You're always going way across the screen.
You overshoot, yes.
Yeah, and it's almost like that is the perfect balance, the level 2. The other thing that happens in level 3 that doesn't happen in level 2, which I wish we had the speed of level 2, but the difficulty of level 3 is you heard the sirens go by.
Yes.
And when that happens, the screen shakes. Every once in a while, a part will fall off the row up top, down onto the board. You're going to grab that and take it off before it short circuits everything. So the depth in this game is amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. Well, we've been on here quite a while, but I am going to play one more game because if any night deserves a longer stream, it's the Intellivisionaries Podcast one, right? So we'll get that out of there for now. That's great. I could have blown up the city. We didn't. We saved it. I'm a hero.
You're a hero.
Um,
Classic sound.
Component caught fire. That's level 2. Yep, exactly. I like C-marts and television games and collections. He's got probably everything there is for Intellivision. He certainly does. Damn near it. Yep. Right on, Big Block. That is. You have good taste. You pick out good games right there. Let me tell you, buddy. So it's amazing how few of the games on here that I actually touched upon. Excuse me. Which means we just might have to do it again. And maybe I won't. That's probably it. I won't play anymore for tonight. But I do want to say what my favorite Intellivisionaries podcast is, and that is the Keith Robinson tribute.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, I really that's my favorite episode of them all. I used to love any time that Keith Robinson was on the show doing interviews with Paul. Just you can sit and want to listen to him. He was such an amazing speaker and just encapsulated everything about the Intellivision. His love for the system just shone right out of every word that he said. His expressions, his tone, everything about it. And I used to just love listening to the shows where he was involved. And
those questions for Keith segments. I mean, you still wish Keith was around, but you wish that Paul would have gotten more of them. And I'm sure his outtakes with Keith had been fantastic too.
I don't know. And, there's also the one that's just, they did it posthumously, but they never did cover Tron Solar Sailor until after Keith passed away. But they had Paul had all kinds of audio where he had talked to Keith. They talked about Tron Solar Sailor. So, and Paul put it together so masterfully. Yes. And that's a lot of work. And I really appreciate what he did. I got to turn off my game here. Like fireworks going on.
I mean, you could tell that Paul loved the system, and it's a labor of love that he, in producing the show and finding like-minded people to share it with. That's fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. Just going over to other things. So that's pretty much it for tonight. I'm going to steal a little bit of audio going out of here, and we'll just play this here in the background.
Yeah.
The Intellivisionaries podcast is not over, okay? They're going to keep doing it. Rick and C-mart have both said that they want to keep doing it. Paul is going to still be involved. But, he's going to step back because the work, like we're talking about that listen to the Tron Solar Sailor episode that he put together. He has audio cues when he's going back to old information from Keith, and they can jump back and forth. And he just plays it all in match. And for 10 years, they did that show, and you loved it. That's what I did. You amazing the info you pull out of that. On the Intellivisionaries podcast, they said this, they said that. I always go to Lance to get that info up. You have a photographic memory for that stuff, or what? I just love it that much.
Just love it that much, and you re-listen to those same episodes. I don't mind listening to, it's the bomb strike. I've probably heard that 20 times.
Yeah. And you do a lot of driving as well.
Yeah.
You find yourself listening to when you drive?
Yes. I mean, my trips are an hour and a half at least, but sometimes 6-7 hours.
Yeah. There you go.
And I just put it on my stereo, on the car stereo, and it comes all in.
Well, guys, thanks again for joining Lance. Lance, thank you for being here, for stopping on. That was just for the moment, too. Lance popped through in the chat. I thought about doing this afternoon, and I thought Lance would be great to come on. I didn't plug you. I didn't know if you're even around. Like, it's still early for you. But I appreciate you coming on like you did. And we'll do it again sometime. We'll talk about the Intellivisionaries, and maybe next time we have any of those guys on the show, you can join us and talk stuff with them as well.
Thank you, and thank you for the invite, and thanks for such a great channel, Pete. I mean, we met through our love for the Intellivision.
Yeah,
but thank you for keeping this going. Appreciate it.
Right on. You're most welcome, and I just love doing it. And I hope that I can keep doing it and work my way through this too. Get back on track a little bit. But I guess last but not least, I'll thank the guys once again. First of all, William, who did it for quite a few years, several episodes, William Olds, and of course, C-mart, who's done it for the last 4 or 5 years and several episodes. Most incredible knowledge and humor. The humor he sort of injected into the whole show is amazing. They had great senses of humor anyway. But man, what a perfect compliment to the humor. It just makes it so entertaining to watch. And Rick, with the knowledge that he has, and his love of penny farthings and Aspel chaps, and then of course most of all Paul, who puts it all together, has done so much great work over the last years. Anyway, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thank you again, Lance, and we'll see you guys all in the next week at the stream or in the next video. I'm going to switch it over here and we'll play the video going out again as well. If I can find the videos. There they are. Okay, guys, have a great night. Stick around, Lance. Have a great night.
Everybody.
Hey, it's Paul Nerman or Nermix from the Intellivisionaries Podcast.
I'm Rick Reynolds of the Intellivisionaries Podcast.
And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
You're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
Number 3 is a little bit different.